Welcome back, guys. This is Kaen, your favorite extreme strategy gamer. We're back to play Thea 2, the Shattering. This game's in early access, so features are not fully complete, and we're expecting some bugs here and there. Just got a hot fix for the latest version. I'm really excited to try out the new changes. Let's go ahead and start a new game. I am going to play Marovit. I've been playing Marovit pretty much exclusively. I'm just trying to, get used to one god first before I figure out how to do the rest. We've got 21 points available. Let's see. I can unlock a shaman. Shamans are really good. Or a Zerker. I have never been able to get a shaman ever though, so I'm gonna go ahead and unlock a shaman. Because I've never had a shaman in my game ever. I've played a game a little bit. So let's go ahead and start with a shaman. And what else is there? I can get a scoundrel. And what else? Basic equipment. I can't add children, no? No, these are like equipment slots, which I have run out of. And Granny's pantry. And 3x basic equipment. Sweet! Alright, so that's how we're gonna start. We're gonna start with 4 people. Boom. It's a goblin shaman. We're gonna call him Kaen. Yeah, there's no other image. Goblin shamans just look right like that. Cool. Start the game. Let's rock, guys. Let's rock. Looking forward to the new changes. They changed the cooking system, so I'll have to feel my way around, see how it works. Supposedly new recipes to be unlocked. Awesome. Because the initial design of the cooking system was kind of... it was okay, but it was kind of awkward. Because you couldn't get more recipes, and... I'm gonna go ahead and skip the story because I've done this before. Alright, get some starting components. Here we are. Starting out. Over here, looks like we got some... lots of food, actually. And malachite. This actually makes a really good settle spot. Really decent settle spot. Maybe a little bit inland. 3 tiles away, yeah. But we're not gonna settle. Probably gonna play as a rover type thingy. We're gonna start naming our dudes. Let's see. Alright, this will be Death Vortex. And we got Kaen, Shaman, and we got, this is Mariana. Nah, let's see, Novatrix. And next up, we got the child. We're gonna call him. Let me just check my list. Misentry. Alright, Misentry. Okay. Cool. Novatrix, Misentry, Kaen, and Death Vortex are our starting lineup. I've got a little bit of stuff. Picked up 2 weapons and 2 sets of armor. This one's not bad. This one's not bad too, but it's heavier. But my warrior should be able to put it on. What else do we have? Not... Yeah, we'll put the other set of armor on the shaman. Oh, it's just too heavy. Alright, we'll take off the jewelry. We'll take off the jewelry, and boom, we're good. Gathering and crafting tool. Cool. Alright, the kid, we're gonna give her a boar. So she will not be so useless. Here you go. Iron polearm. What do we have? Letter artifact. And uses destiny and wisdom. Not so strong, but sure. We'll go ahead and equip that ring. I could put that ring on Kaen, on Death Vortex though, because Death Vortex does do the tanking. So sure, why not have some more tanking? Alright, now let's check the weapon. Bone Greatsword, 1.4 multiplier, 9.8 damage, 3.6 shielding. Anything better? And a 3.5 attack speed, which is really, really fast. This one does a little bit more damage. 1.6. Doesn't have the shielding and it's a lot slower. I'm gonna stick with the great sword. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna call this group. We're gonna name the group so that it's easier to identify them. Once we have multiple groups going, call these the Explorers. And we are good. We have 13 days of food, 10 days of wood. Let's go inland and have a look around. We could actually farm some food here first because there's food right here. This spot would make a decent starting spot. And there's wood right ahead. So we can collect a few sources of food. And then when we're done, we can probably move inland and get some questing done, the main quest line. But yeah, we'll camp here, pick up some food sources because there's a few types available here. Okay, so Kaen will get the veggies. And then we'll have Novatrix on the meat and Misentry and Death Vortex for the fruits. That's 40 though. Alright, I can take more like that, and then Kaen will get fruits, but 3 units of it. There's some wastage no matter what we do. There's going to be some wastage, some going over, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll just get a little bit of this stuff before we head out inland. So we get some food. Okay, you find an old cave that goes deep into the ground. Seems abandoned at first, but the deeper you go, the more you feel the warmth touching your skin. And soon you see this glow of light. Alright, we'll go inside. I see. Oh, I see this one. This is the one that tries to take one of your kids. We're a magic user. We'll keep our wits at the ready. Oh yeah, there's a typo here. Mystical. Missing an A here. Ask the voice who they are. I am many things. Mammon is the one that is old. Let us address. Another D missing here. Little typos and stuff. Now, me gallant guest. Does thy heart desire wealth? For you can see 'tis in abundance in my humble abode, and thine for the taking if thy so wishes. Yeah. You have not heard of such a demon? Who is he? Demon I will be called in another world. A god I will hail in yet another time. It matters not. Drakes call me villain, for I trample on their path. Treasurers cower before me as I master what they can only mimic. Now, does thy desire wealth? Will it not soothe your troubles, forge weapons of protection, and lead you to better serve your masters? I have no masters. Alright, what's the catch? Focus on the voice, and then we'll do a mystical encounter to fight him. Yeah. Whatever this being is, they are not here physically. Instead, they have attached themselves with their spirit. You can try to assault the spirit. Oh, missing A here with the assault, and thus likely sever the connection. Yes, let's do it. Alright, can we auto-resolve? No. Victory or grave injury, so we're gonna do manual. Hopefully, we'll survive this. Well, we have a shaman. Shamans are really good at this stuff, so perhaps we will. Here we go, turn 1. Alright, so we'll kill this. 1 hit. Turn 2, we're gonna play him again. Over here. Yep, we should be okay. We'll put something in front to maybe block. Since these guys don't do anything really, we'll just use them as fodder units. And this is a non consequential encounter, so they don't permanently take any spirit damage, so it's not so bad to have them dying. They don't carry these wounds into the real world, so it's okay. Let's go ahead and just throw them all out. Oh, is that? Oh, I've already played him. Yeah, yeah. It's cool. I'm gonna play Kaen, but no, it's alright. You got this. You got this. Yeah, he's got 3 of these guys doing 17 damage. That is pretty dangerous. Just not enough to kill. That's cool. The next turn, we'll finish him off. Good to have a shaman on board. Tons of firepower in mystical challenges. Okay, victory. You sever the connection and the cave is transformed into an old moldy place. The gold and all as well is gone too, but you do see several remains, including one of a warrior clad in full armor. Cool, so we picked up his armor. Bone sword. Fancy. And a bunch of steel. And Kaen has gained a point in mysticism. This is a permanent gain in skills, so it's fantastic. Skill gain is probably better than loot, because you can always get loot somewhere else. But skill gain is quite rare. You don't get it that much. And the more you get, the better. Yeah, I know this one. Main quest line. Yeah, cook some stuff, and then you'll be happy, right? Yes. Okay, let's figure out the new cooking system, because it's changed. New task. Alright, meat with berries and whatever that is. I have no idea what that is. But we do happen to have some meat and some berries. So actually, we can actually do that. Rolanda is a nice chunk of meat rolled with veggies. Herbs or anything else you can find and bake. Find and baked? No. D's off. No D, man. No D. Find and bake. Not baked. Yes. Some spelling issues here and there. Okay. Perhaps we can pull off somebody so we can go cook. They're not really very good at this. I wonder if we're better off just leaving them collecting the veggies and just eating them raw, because somewhat more productive. Anyway, we'll get a set of this first. It is fine. We'll cook 1 batch at least. Satisfy the requirements for the quest. Be happy. Okay, 1 more turn of cooking, and we got this. I only need this dude there because I'm only cooking 1 batch of it. Yeah, kind of cooking 1 batch of it. I mean, we'll get 10 units of this Rolanda, but I could cherry on getting some veggies. And that is in short supply. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, turn 4. We got, oh, a dozen. Oh, it's more productive now. They increased the rate of return. It used to be that 8 units of food produced only 10. Now they made 8 units of food produce 12. So that's a 15% increase in volume. Yeah, that's really good. I love it. I love it. I like the new cooking system. They also changed the Tech 3 to include cooking recipes. I'm pretty happy with that because awesome cooking recipes. Now we got the first one, and then there's others we can unlock. Yay! More recipes, more food types. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Cool. More tech points though, and we need a lot more tech points. But I like the way the game is going. It is looking very good. It is so much better than Tier 1 as it is right now. Great game. Great game. Okay, anyway, I don't think we gave the kid a weapon. Yeah, I mean, we gave her a boar, but we may as well give her something. She's got 50 weight left. If I can find something really light, like maybe this bone sword. Yeah, she can hold on to something in case we get desperate and we need her to swing or something. Alright, as for Novatrix, he can pick up a set of armor. Yeah. 15.2. Is that what better? Yeah, it's about the same. But this one's super heavy, so I cannot put it on the Vortex. And the shield. We're probably not going to need it because he is not going to show up in regular encounters, combat encounters. It's only going to show up in yellow and purple encounters. And therefore, the armor is sort of redundant. But we'll give it to him anyway. As long as he can wield it. No, no shield. Okay, cool. It's all good. Okay, so let's have a look at... we've cooked it, so we pulled off the kid, and we're going to go ahead and gather some more. More food. Because why not? We still have 7 days of fuel, so we'll go get some wood later. But first, let's get some food sorted out. Alright, I am confident that that'll do it for a bit. We do have enough food. We've cooked a little bit. So let's pack up. Oh, I mean, I don't really like leaving when there's like so much left over. Because we stay one more day, I can get 2 harvests of meat. Right? That is just way more efficient. Yeah, and we can get exactly 4 of this. Yeah, sure, we'll stay another day. Why not? Why not, right? Why not? Maybe even get a bit more vegetables, because that is what we have in lowest supply. Maybe flip this around, put this guy here. And we can put these guys, look, that adds up 41 plus 9. We get exactly 50. We get 2 harvests of fruit exactly. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And vegetables, we get 3 harvests of it. So I'm liking this switch around. Yes, go check on an abandoned house. Thank you. Thank you, Theodore. What would I do without you? All right. So, gathering is done. Look at that. All the leftovers are very minimal now, so we can just pack up. And I won't feel like I left so much behind. So we have 5 days of fuel, so I want to go gather some fuel. Let's move out this way. Oh, there you go. There's the abandoned house. That's the house he's speaking of. And there's a lot of this ruins here. We can go in to collect some XP. And we may as well do that. We may as well do that. But I do want to do his quest. Question is, do we do his quest first? Or do it after? There's stuff right here. Alright, let's just do his quest first, and then we'll come back and do the other stuff. Alright, we find Theodore's abandoned house. It is nestled among some trees and looks rather old. Inside, the place is surprisingly lived in and well taken care of. There's even a fireplace. You hear an old man's voice croak at you. Well, well, well. Dinner guests. How splendid. Do come in and stay. Forever. Ha 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 ha. There is no way out. The doors are gone. You will have to face this hag to escape. Alright. Now, magic is pretty strong. I don't know if we get any rewards using magic. How if we try to convince her to let us go? I don't have any yellow encounter characters, do I? My scoundrel, but he's not very good at it. I think purple encounters would be where we are strongest. Let's go ahead and do a purple encounter. Let me see if auto-resolve will give us a good result. Yeah. Victory with injuries, but it's a good result. So let's go ahead and take it. There you go. We can save some time. Picked up a little bit of herbs. And Theodore appears. Well done indeed. As chosen, it is your job to stay alive. Duh. You must either dominate the lands or solve the Shattering's mystery, or else all is lost. And for that, you must live. I shall be back soon for a final task from me. He disappears. Boom. Get some XP, some research points. Okay, we're good. So we'll go ahead and set up camp here and collect what's nearby. Because why not? I need 120 to get a batch. So if we do it this way, yeah, I'll get 3 batches of veggies and 1 batch of meat. I could cook, but she doesn't cook well enough for us to even make a single batch. Because we're going to pack up and leave next turn, so let's not bother. Alright, level ups for everybody. Let's see. Alright, Death Vortex. I really would like some more strength, but 2 points in wit is very tempting. But I would really like more strength. I'm gonna go ahead and take the wit because you get 2 points on it. Every time you level up, they give you 3 options, one of which will be double. So it's more efficient to take the one that gives you double. But sometimes you take the ones that give you 1 point simply because that's what you use the most. But this time, we're going to go ahead and take wit. Alright. Misandry, which is my baby, my child. Wisdom is what we're going to pick to try to get her to become a Zerka. Zerka would be beneficial to our party. And the Zerka is based on wisdom. Yeah, Zerka healers based on wisdom. And Novatrix. Seems like we have Destiny as our best option. No yellow options, so unfortunately we can't go yellow. We'll take Destiny. Kaen is better at mysticism, but apparently we've been given Destiny as well. So we'll take what we can roll with. Destiny's not bad too. They're all good. They all have their functions. And they all have really powerful scrolls and spells you can use with them. So, we're all good. Now, we'll pack up and let's move on. In we go. Yeah, we're going to want to do these quests and then we're going to want to pick up the firewood as well. Let's see. 4 points. And I can grab some firewood. If I go here, it's 4 points. Just like that. Here would be the best, yeah? Yeah, best spot. Investigate the south. You find a hidden cellar, or rather, it finds you as you painfully fall through its ceiling onto a hard floor. Still, there's loot to be found here. Picked up some sandstone, lost some health, gained some monster bone. This is good because this is tier 2 material, tier 2 bone. And get some wood and an amber crafting tool. Sweet. Took a bit of damage, but it's fine. Nothing we can't heal. Cool. Alright, so we'll camp here and harvest some wood. I'm gonna need 100, so Kaen can take 1 batch on his own. And Novatrix plus Misandry can take another batch. So we'll get 2 batches of wood per day. And Kaen can either cook or gather vegetables. I'm gonna stay here at least 3 nights to gather firewood, so we'll stay and collect some firewood. Okay. Yeah. I have to go to a place, deal with some trouble. Is this the one? Oh yeah, the village, okay. Alright, I'm gonna skip this because I've kind of done this many times. Yeah, we'll skip some of the dialogue because I've played this game many times now. Alright, so here we go. Gathering's still going well. We're going to carry on. Okay. 1 more day's worth. And we can finally get some more veggies. 1 more day's worth would do it. I would like a source of leather so we can make some gathering tools. But if we can't find any, wood would do fine as well. Wood would do fine. Okay, it's nighttime, so expect a little bit of hostility from these guys. You know what? I can actually break 1 guy off and do the quest and then head back in and, you know, keep gathering some firewood. Because, we could make wooden tools if we can't find leather. So let's go ahead and break Kaen off. He's got 6 movement points. And I'm gonna go ahead and select him. So he is going to come by and get that. And he has enough movement points to go back home too. So really there's no problem. Alright, we'll scout the area. Aha! Alright, Undead. So the only options are physical and mental. Is this mental? No, social, whatever you call it. Red and yellow. Now, if you're not familiar with the tier 2, the red cards that have solid filled red, this means it is a physical encounter that uses weapons. Now, the ones that are red bordered but empty in the inside, now the difference is that these are non-weapon encounters. You can't use equipment on these non-weapon encounters. And you also don't take permanent damage. So whatever the wounds you sustain in these non-weapon encounters are not carried out of the combat, but you may suffer some other penalties as a result of losing, but you don't take any penalties in combat itself. As for this is a yellow encounter that is non-weapon based, so you can also not die from it. But you suffer penalties if you do lose. And our warrior has a two-handed sword that's pretty weak, so not great. Not great. Let's go with the tactical plan. Oh wait, why is Kaen on his own? Why is Kaen on his own? Where's my group? Usually the group helps you, even though you're alone. We're gonna lose this so bad. We're gonna have to run away. Because we tried a yellow encounter and there's nobody else here. This is impossible, obviously. Let's just take a look at their stats before we run away. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's no way we can beat them. Not alone. We'll forfeit the encounter and run away. We didn't take any penalty actually. So that wasn't so bad. We got the XP still. This is weird because usually if your party is camped within 7 tiles, 6 or 7 tiles, they will assist you in combat, but they just didn't show up, weirdly. Alright, we'll try fighting these guys. And this one works fine. This one works fine. Grave injury, so we'll have to do a manual fight. So this was weird because that one should have these guys assisting as well, but it didn't work that way. Awkward. Alright. Sword or bash him and slow him. Alright, let's just sword him. Here. The rest of them don't do very much damage. So we're largely going to be relying on Death Vortex to roll them. It's only one enemy. It's only the one enemy. If I slow him down, he still goes in front of us because he'll be at 9 and our delay is 9.5. So we'll never be able to go ahead of him. No matter though, he does only, what? 2 hits, 14 damage. Our shield can tank it. We do 9, 18, 20. I need 4 points of damage. And then we got this. So, yeah, we'll put up a boar. We'll summon a boar out. That's 3 damage. And then we'll throw out Kaen as well. Even though he only does 2 damage. That will be enough to kill it. Here we go. Finish him! We got this. Plus the Greatsword will hit 2 targets here. Yeah, there you go. Half damage on the second target, but still good enough to roll him for a flawless victory. And that was a counter-attack damage. So we reflected a little bit of damage after we took some. Alright. Victory. I don't know why the auto-resolve showed it as grave injuries when this was obviously pretty easy. Go back in and merge with the group. Continue gathering. Yeah, so I can pick up another batch of veggies. There's some rats we can go out and kill as well. Sure, why not? Send Kaen out again. There's XP to be had. Why not? Here we go. Alright, lets me auto-resolve with serious injuries. I don't want to take serious injuries. Especially since I'm expecting to beat them soundly. Let us not take these injuries, shall we? We hit faster than they do, so that's good. There's a second rat. These are clones, so this is both of these are still the same rat. Hitting one would damage the other because they're exactly the same rat. If I pass, I can play Kaen again. Let's go ahead. 3 versions of Kaen out. And our sword attacks are just gonna do splash damage all over. It's gonna be real good. So that's the second rat. The splash damage is going to kill them all. There you go. Cool. Easy peasy. Yeah, so we didn't take any damage at all. So only possible by playing the encounters yourself. I would like to be able to auto-resolve more encounters to save time, but the way it is right now, you do have to spend some time doing this. Maybe I should cook. We don't gather that many vegetables anyway. I could spend a couple of turns cooking. Yeah, our favorite recipe. There you go. I don't even know what that is. I've never seen that before. Rolandas. 2 turns of Rolandas. Why not? Okay, I believe we're good to go. We have enough firewood. I don't really like leaving leftover firewood, but yeah, we haven't got a choice. You got to go. So there's a lot of land mass over here to explore. This place is huge. Let's see if there is a dead end on this side. Yeah, we'll go north and see if there's a dead end there so that we start by exploring the dead end. Yeah, it looks like a dead end here. Oh, but there's a quest here, or an event here before we leave. Search the ruins despite the likely danger. Oh, I know this one. This is a story mission. We'll resist him. Yeah, we're good at mystical, so yeah, there you go. Auto resolve. Boom. Done. Cleared it. So now we're gonna go back south, and this area is a really cozy spot. It's a really cozy spot. You know, 3-4 food types. Malachite. Malachite is extremely good. Extremely good early material. But I want to look for leather. I mean, I could use wood to make tools as well. Wooden tools are not quite as good as leather, but that would avoid us having to run around the entire map looking for leather. And then I can start picking up malachite, because I'm gonna need malachite anyway. It's very, very useful material to have. Maybe this spot here. I can get veggies, wood, meat. Oh, here's the same because there's 2 meat spots. I mean, 2 veggie spots anyway. Or do we want fish? Wait, hang on. Do we have a need for fish? I don't think so. The recipe doesn't call for fish. Just meat and berries, isn't it? So yeah, so this spot would be better. Except I actually still need wood. I do still need some wood. So I guess we'll stop here first because we're out of movement point. And we'll grab some stuff. More wood. And then everything else. Almost 3 batches of veggies. Almost. But we're gonna go ahead and farm some malachite, because malachite's a very handy material, makes lots of things. And most importantly, it's a gem, so it's extremely lightweight. It's easy to put what you make with it on your characters, even if they're children or whatnot. Easy to use. Alright, so we don't have malachite unlocked yet. We're gonna go into the tech 3 and pick up malachite. Weighs 1.4, costs 1 research point. Beautiful green crystal stone used as an ornament and for crafting. Sure. So now we should be able to see it and harvest it. It's a really slow process. So I'm thinking if we should start with that, or maybe grab some more wood and then turn them into tools, and then we can start grabbing malachite. Probably best to do that. We'll start by gathering wood. Meat and berries, I don't need so much. Let's go ahead and just grab wood. Or we could have these guys do malachite. That's fine too. Just start work on the malachite. We need lots and lots of malachite anyway. Okay, so we'll start like that. Oh yes, okay. Death Vortex is leveled up. Counter attack or parry. Well, I don't like counter attack, but it's better than parry. Alright. Here we go. Now we're just gonna harvest as much mineral as possible so we can make all the tools and the stuff we need. Okay, we're harvesting lots and lots of wood. Let's go into crafting and start crafting some tools. We're gonna use wood, which is from left to right is usually best to worst. So if you pick the material on the left, leather, it will produce the best quality of gathering tool. But we don't have leather nearby, so we're gonna go ahead and just use wood for that. 4.8 increase in gathering. There's 3 variations. That is the difference between tier 1 and tier 2. Crafting gives you choices depending on the materials you used. So we're using a tier 1 wood, and we have 3 options here, and we're gonna go with the one that gives us the most gathering. And we want a couple of these, say 3 of them, maybe 2, 3 of them, give or take. And let's see, who are best crafters? Let me just do a quick check. I've got 2.4 in the kid. Wait a second, I've got a amber crafting tool. I could have just used that. That would have wholly boosted my crafting speeds. Alright, so I got 4.5 on Novatrix. And I've got 12.4 on Kaen, but Kaen is needed in the gathering front. And Death Vortex is not so good. 2.5. Yeah, you know what? We'll give it to the kid and have the kid start working on the construction. She's overweight and encumbered, but it's okay because we're not moving. Let's take her off and get her to start work. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time to get those gathering tools done, and then we can start properly harvesting malachite, because it's a tier 2 gem, and it takes a huge amount of work to harvest small quantities of. It's very, very manpower intensive, but it is good enough. Alright, you wake up at night to discover a shack eating your supplies. Really good art. I love this. This guy's so cute. Alright, let's do the story. Theodore? The creature spits out his food and almost chokes. Shit, you scared me. And no, I am not him. I mean, he is my third cousin on Auntie Wilmer's side, 3 times removed, mind you. But still, you godly types, you always say I'm him. Well, no, I am me. Leopold is the name. Also, I am so sorry for stealing your stuff. Wasn't my idea. Swears. Whose idea was it then? Aw, I'm not allowed to say directly. Demon laws. But I can tell you the story of mine. Fine, I'll listen. I was playing a game of Curve with a couple of mates. A Hocklick, a Pine Cornet, and 2 fairy fella. Well, you likely do not know this, but them 2 fairies, they're real bullies. So me and Fricks, the Hocklick, we decided to, you know, teach the bully a lesson. Beat him at the game well and good. He cheated? Cheat is such a mortal word. When Earth Demons play, it is more, who cheats best? But yeah, we tried to cheat more, you could say, and together, only things went wrong. The bully found you out and made you steal things. What? Him? Nah, 2 fairies are only good for pulling them teeth out, and I got plenty. That was not the real issue. Fricks. But I can't. The shack started to choke violently and puffs up. Well, you feel for him, but what does it all have to do with you? So, you help me, and I help you, I swears. So how exactly will this affect you? More stealing demons? Yeah, and worse. Depending on how the games go, they'll want to make you angry, swear a lot, then they get points. So, making you sick, stealing from you, making you trip, step on nails, all sorts. Anyway, can't say more, or the demon laws will burn my tongue. How do you sort this thing? Well, only a demon can enter the curve game, and even then, only one with an invite. I got me 2 mates who can get you in. One's a Kamuk, so he's a shy fella. Kamuk is like a little toad, and it will make you it will take you some skill to seek him out. The other, she's a Dola. Dolas are kind of like cat demons. Not your typical sort to deal in games, but she knows things, so I'm sure she can get you in. Will you come with me then? I'll pick the Dola. Wish I could, bound by laws, you see. And if I happen to do nasty shit to you before we sort this out, I am truly sorry. Please don't kill me. Green fog appears around the shack and he disappears. His face slightly panicked, but he leaves behind a map that has an inscription. Choose one friend you will visit. Choose the Dola and leave. Boom. Okay. Leveled up. Cool. Mass Lullaby. Very useful skill. We'll take Mass Lullaby. Kaen has Poison Dust or Soul Tear. Poison Dust is intelligence based, so we're not going to do as much damage. Just 6 points. Soul Tear, however, looks pretty crazy. So yeah, we'll take Soul Tear. Novatrix has Luck or Trash Attack. I'm going to take Trash Attack because it also increases his gathering skills. So more gathering. Awesome. More loot. We all love more loot. Okay. So here we are proceeding along, gathering stuff, going ahead and crafting those tools. Okay, we got a gathering tool now, so let's see about giving it to possibly Novatrix. Yeah, he's a pretty decent gatherer to begin with. Here, have a tool. Now you're even better. So I think I've got enough wood. I'm gonna switch over and do Malachite. It's gonna take an eternity to gather decent enough quantities of this stuff. So we should just go ahead and start. Kaen can maybe pick up some vegetables. There we go. As you stop to refill your water supplies, you find a fish with a golden tail trapped in the shallow waters, thrashing about. Well, this is a goldfish. They don't have magical properties. Speak to it. As far as you can tell, the fish is in fact a goldfish. From the water, another fish pops out, exclaiming, "My sister is too weak, and she will not last long. Pray help her quick." Ask for the traditional wish first. "Fish sticks and draughts. You have not caught me. Thus, I am not bound to grant you a wish. And she's too weak for the bargain. Perhaps she will when she is freed." Alright, I'll free the dying fish. The fish regains its strength almost as soon as you free it to swim. It jumps and speaks to you. "Thank you, kind strangers. You released me without the promise of reward. And this is rare. I am bound by laws and cannot grant you a wish. But I can tell you a secret. Do you want to hear it?" "Oh yeah, we'll take the secret. Sure." "See that lake there? It's called Mockery, which means wet in the old tongue. You'd think any lake would be wet, yeah? Yeah. Beware though, for it is a wet lake." Alright, we'll go ahead and convince her to be more specific. I'm sure we can auto-resolve. There you go. Boom. Oh, darn it, I'm gonna be buried in paperwork for this, but fine. There's an old castle ruin of black sword knights, so treasures are likely. But as you swim there, you will hear the weepings of a child. Alright? This spirit child died an awful death, as one might expect. But in its death, it can be very unruly. But as you saved me, I will reveal this. Sing it a lullaby as you swim past, and you will soothe its weeping, and pass into the ruins safely. Beware though, for there may be more physical adversaries inside. Alright, cool. I like this quest. I've done this before. It's a multi-part quest. Yeah, let's see if it's fixed. It was definite issues with it before. Anyway, we're here. We're continuing to harvest stuff. We have to make Kaen a powerful weapon. And maybe make a weapon for Novatrix as well before we start moving in deeper and getting into more trouble. First, we must craft. Okay, so we have our first harvest of malachite. We're going to need a lot of that stuff. That stuff is wonderful. But yeah, we're going to need a lot of it. We need a crafting tool as well. But this is just... This is a really good crafting tool, but it's really expensive to make because of how long it takes you to gather malachite. It also makes a decent gathering tool. It's at least 50%, 60% more than the wood tool. However, because of how long it takes you to gather this stuff, we'll be here for ages if we want to make a malachite gathering tool. What we do need, first of all, do we have enough tech points? I've only got 3 tech points. It's not much. I do want to go straight up the tree, grab codexes, and start crafting some really ultimate weapons. Or I could go down the scroll tree and pick up some scrolls. I might have to grab a leather. I can't remember. I think leather for scrolls, yes. Leather and malachite, give or take. Plus, malachite's really light, can be used for lots of things. Or perhaps we can start by making jewelry. And we could start by making jewelry because we can make jewelry that gives us more crafting. Yeah, jewelry that gives us better gathering and crafting skills. Could go down this tree instead of making a weapon first. That way we can collect material quite a bit faster. And then we can gather more stuff and we can actually make the other stuff. However, we are bound by our tech point limit. So unless we start by making weaker quality tools and weapons, we could go ahead and think about it. Should I just go all out, spend those 3 points, get the best crafting tools, and then go out from there? Makes sense, doesn't it? Instead of spending a point here and there and then have to constantly upgrade it. But I think codex might be more useful at the start. At least we would get a strong weapon out of it. Tough call here. Then again, we have a shaman, and shaman, we can do random blasts with it, which is something off the scroll tree. 3 points into scrolls, and then once we can fight, you know, we can go do the other stuff. We can gather some other stuff. Possibly, yeah. Random blast also is usable in all 3 encounter types, so we don't have to be afraid. So yeah, I'm gonna go that way. We'll go down the scroll tree and make the best scrolls in the world. Okay, so there we are. We spent all our points. So with malachite and scrolls, hopefully we pick the right options. Oh, they changed the spells. Now there's blessed armor. Oh, they tweaked it, huh? Now there's Blessed Armor, Random Blast, more Random Blast, and Summon Unliving. Yeah, they've definitely tweaked the spell recipes and stuff. It look different from last I saw. Okay. Can't use bone in it. Well, you can use bone here. Random Blast 0.9 and Lullaby. Wait, how have we put Malachite here? Ah, it's the same thing. We get Unliving and Random Blast. Random Blast and Ice Spike. Lightning Strike. Lightning is really, really powerful. When you can get it strong enough, it will hit everything. It's really powerful. Random Blast is a lot weaker and a lot slower, but it does hit everything almost. So it's pretty good. I like using Random Blast. It's reliable because it hits every single enemy. So it does its job. It does a lot of damage. Let me see. Random Blast. If I do double Malachite, it's about the same. It's just light. Really light. I can't do Ice Spike Random Blast. Or Lightning Strike Blessed Armor. To double Malachite. How if we use the design tool and just check? Because Fur used to give us legendary. No, it doesn't anymore. Yeah, they've nerfed it. It used to double Fur used to give us legendary, but they've nerfed it, I think. So you don't get that anymore. That's cool. That's cool. It gets a 1.2 damage Random Blast. That's nice. That's nice. But it's not as light as Malachite is. Yeah, unfortunately Malachite's a lot weaker. So we want to harvest some leather as well if we can. Yeah, the number of targets is a lot smaller. So I prefer the lower level Random Blast because at least you hit more targets, do more damage. Unless of course you can bring this all the way up here, which means getting better materials, better quality. Otherwise you won't be able to do that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make this. That's a 19 material. Not gonna be able to do it yet, so we're gonna go ahead and just finish up our gathering tools. We probably just need 2 for starters. So one more turn gets this done, and then we'll start working on other stuff. Because we only have 4 people. 2 gathering, and then everyone else doing the crafting, possibly. A couple of extra gathering tools never hurts anybody. So yeah, I guess we can just go ahead and do a couple more. We do have plenty of wood though, so no issues there. We have plenty of wood, plenty of food. We are in no trouble. We can just stay here and craft as long as we need to. I also would like to craft some crafting tools because we have 1 crafting tool, but we need another for the next guy to do crafting. So probably Kaen or Dev Vortex will flip over and do some crafting instead of gathering. Alright, but carry on. Okay, so we have that other gathering tool. Let's give it to... Let's see, Novatrix has one. Let's give that to Kaen. This is a pretty good gathering tool. Crafting tool. It's like 4.7 gathering and crafting. But this is 4.8. It's about the same. It's about the same. We'll give it to Dev Vortex. We're definitely done with gathering tools for now. We'll do one more later, but for now we're done. We want to do some crafting. Yep, we definitely want to do some crafting. So we'll pull Kaen off. Put these 2 guys here. Do we have enough materials to craft? No, we don't. We don't, right? We need 19 malachite, which we don't have. Oh, the favorites I always end up setting up. I tend to do things differently every time. I tend to make different things depending on what's available. So I've never actually used the add to favorites feature. What is this one? Add to favorite. Yeah, I've never actually used them because I always make it different, because I always look for things that does it save it between games? Because if it saves it between games, then maybe it makes sense. But every time I play, I look for different materials and what's available, what's around me, and I always make them with different things. So I never use the favorites thing because I always want to see what I want to make. Especially when it comes to scrolls and codexes, because everything is different. But yeah, there are some preferred recipes. The lightning recipes, always handy. Always handy to keep around. Okay, so let's see. Crafting, what do we want here? Yeah, we still don't have enough material. So I guess we can just do another crafting tool. Why not? Doesn't matter. 2 turns. We got this. Maybe even do some cooking while we're gathering more malachite. Malachite takes ages to gather. That's the problem. It's a great gem. Makes some great stuff. But it takes an eternity to gather this stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and cook a little bit. Okay, that's 2 servings. We will do 5. So we'll get 2.5 and then 2.5-ish. That should do it. Okay, so we've got another gathering tool. We're not going to use that yet. That will be for when we're on the move and we want to do a lot of gathering. But we're good here. We're good here. Let's see. I don't think we have enough malachite to make anything yet, so we'll still have to stay for a couple of turns. Malachite just takes ages to gather. That's just the thing. We could pick up some other stuff. Yeah, this basically completes 4 batches. Very well, we'll do 4 batches. A couple of your folk found themselves a child in a cabbage patch. Yeah, just like Thea 1. We find babies in cabbage patches. Rejoice, for we have a child. Zimos laugh. Alright, let's name the child. Let's name him. Let's see, who shall we name him after? Sobe Newbie. Sobe Newbie will be our new child. Still, do we have enough? I think we have enough. Yeah, malachite to make the tool now. Okay, so we'll go ahead and make the scroll. Boom and boom. 1.0 random blast. That is super duper light. They nerfed it, so we can't get like really good lightning strikes anymore. Not this early. We could save material by making 1 out of monster bone. Yeah. Same result, but I can make some with malachite. I can make some with monster bone. Therefore, I won't waste my monster bone. It's still pretty heavy. It's still pretty light. It's only 46. And I can get 2 of them. But do I need 2 of them? I've only got 1 guy with purple skills, right? Let me just do a quick check. Yeah, this guy's skills. He has got some destiny, but he doesn't have much mysticism, so he won't be able to use it. Neither will any of the other characters in my party. So I'm only going to need 1 of them. And if I'm going to only make 1, I may as well make it out of malachite, so it's super duper light. Oh, that's a crafting tool. Different thing. There you go. Everyone else will probably use codexes made out of leather. So we're going to have to go hunt for some leather after we're done here. There we go. 3 turns. Excellent. Ah yes, we have a new baby. Perfect timing. A good thing we picked up another crafting tool, because now you need them. You need them right away. And I'm gonna give him a pole arm. If he does end up in combat, at least he can stand in the back row and swing that iron pole arm. So it won't be completely useless. Still bad, but not completely useless. Okay, so now we can either pick up some veggies, or some meat, or some wood. I wouldn't mind a bit more wood, I guess. Actually, I could make one more gathering tool. It wouldn't be terrible. So I'll go get some more wood. One more gathering tool, just in case we get another person join us or something. Would not be a bad idea. Okay. 2 more turns. Yeah, continue picking up malachite because it's good stuff. Can always use it later on as well. Always plenty of things you can do with malachite. Okay, and need another 170, so I still need to put 2 of them on it. Sure. Alright, we got it. We got our random blast. Let's go find our shaman, Kaen, and give him the malachite tool. Yay! Now he has random blast. 19 damage to 5 targets at random. Very, very powerful. It does about 100 damage already. And that is kind of heavy, so I won't be able to carry a shield. Yeah, it's fine. We don't need one. Okay, now that we've got that sorted, we could finish picking up some more malachite and maybe finish up this gathering tool. And then we can get going again. Yeah, 3 more turns, just get 1 more harvest of this. And then we'll head out. Do we have enough wood? I think so. Meat's running out. Let's grab some meat. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, now that we have that extra tool, we don't need that anymore. We can switch out Misentry's tool from crafting to gathering. I do need to make another crafting tool, but we'll save that for later. We need different materials to make different tools. And we can make it out of wood as well, I believe, but they wouldn't be very good. Okay, so 1 more turn, and then we are all out of here. So I can get 2 batches of veggies, 1 batch of meat, and 1 batch of wood, and we'll finish up the malachite. Perfect. Alright, there you go. All the stuff we need to go, and we are out. Let's head out. We'll break camp here, and we're already encumbered. They need to fix that weight issue. It's very problematic when you play a couple of turns and you're already encumbered. Damn. Well, children don't pull their weight, so that's understandable, but getting encumbered in the first couple of turns in the game is kind of sucky. Alright, there's nothing that we have that we need for anything yet, so let's get going. We want to pick up tier 2 leather so that we can do codexes for everyone else who shows up. But yeah, we're good now. If I have another boar, I can give it to the kid so we can walk a bit faster, but I think I'm out. I only have 1 boar left. Everyone's moving at 5 speed, and then we have 1 at 4 speed. If I take this off, she'll go at 4 speed too. Yeah, so I can't really speed him up. Also, in the food settings, I'm gonna disable the use of new fuel items so that we don't burn anything but basic wood. Food items, however, I don't mind. We get more, sure, eat more. Okay, let's get moving. And this is the lake thing. I don't know if I should do it now because we're a little early game. I don't know if we can do it successfully. Alright, we'll give it a shot. You see among the low-hanging mist 2 islands on the lake. Most likely, that is where you can access any castle ruins the fish spoke of. Strangely, there is a small boat waiting for you at the shore. It is built of fish scales and has a golden tail. Take the boat to the island, but be prepared to sing the lullaby to the child spirit, just as the fish warned you. As you approach the islands, you hear the faint yet growing sobbings of a young child, intertwined with an unnatural wailing that chills your bones. We could do the binding ritual, because quite frankly, we're pretty weak at yellow encounters. Actually, now that we have random blast, maybe we can do them both. Maybe. Because if we sing the lullaby combined with my knowledge of spirits to invoke a binding ritual, does it not do something more? Like bind the spirit to us or something? Maybe we'll get a ghost child or something. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the magic user option. Can I auto-resolve? No. Grave injuries. So I'll have to manually do it. We can get a one-shot kill. Yeah, because there's no weapons in this one. This is a conceptual challenge. We fight without weapons. And I picked up mass delay on the level up on the child misentry. So we should be good at delaying and slowing them and such. Let me see, what else do we want to do? 11 attack, 10 but really slow. Yeah, let's put him down. Okay. We'll put Kaen down here, and we should be able to take him out before anyone else goes. And I'll do a speed up, of course, or slow down, because that's what my children have. So this is a clone of this. They're both the same card, which means damage done to one is also done to the other. And then I can kind of ignore this, because once I attack, they'll both be removed. Right? So the strats are down. The strats are down. We got this. I've got 2 more APs. I can save it and play another copy of Kaen. I don't have to. Let me see. How much damage do you do? 1 point. 1 point. 3 points, but two action points. I've got 3 remaining this turn and the next, and I do want to speed up my guy or slow down the other guy so we can make 2 kills, because I've got a kill here already. And if you're looking at here, the number indicates the turn order. So this one goes first, followed by number 2, which is this guy. So if I improve my delay to be faster than 9.5, then I will go to slot number 2 and I will kill that before he takes his move. So there's a lot of strategy behind turn orders and such. I cannot speed myself up because I can only do a -1 delay, which puts me at 9.7, which is still behind 9.5, which means he still goes first. Yeah, it'll put me in front of this guy, but this guy is actually dead, so I don't care. He'll be dead because once we make our move, these 2 guys are dead. So instead of speeding my guy up, I am going to slow their guy down. Yeah. No, hang on, hang on. I can do speed up and slowdowns last because they're less important than placing things down. Because if you look here in the turn timer, there's a delay added for each turn that you play your abilities, your characters. Right now it's like T plus 5, so delay is plus 5. So whatever you play now has a plus 5. If we do it the following turn, it's plus 7. So these things will be executed at a slower speed later in the stack. So ideally, we want to be able to play actions that are on the board now because they'll execute faster, and use support abilities like speed ups and slowdowns and buffs and whatnots, do those later because they don't play cards onto the board. They're not consequential. They don't affect your game speed, your attack speeds, and so on. So instead of doing that, maybe I'll play... See, if I play Novatrix, he's going to cost 2 AP. Kaen only costs 1 AP because he hasn't been played yet. If you clone a guy, it always increases in cost plus 1. That is why Kaen costs 3 APs. Death Vortex only costs 1. And I have 3 APs remaining. Let me just calculate how much damage we need to do to win. This one makes a move first, killing these two. And then we'll slow this guy down, which is about the same as speeding us up. We'll kill that, right? And this guy is dead. This guy is slower than Novatrix. So Novatrix will attack him for 3, leaving him at 4 health. So if I can do 4 points of damage, I can kill him without taking a hit. However, you have to think about this. You see, we have 6 points of shielding. They'll hit us for 4. We can tank that shielding and have no trouble at all. So, if I can find 4 points of damage that I can place out here using the current characters, I can kill that in the same round. I can't though. This one does 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. That's only 3. So let's forget it. This guy is going to survive. I'm going to throw Kaen out to tank the hit. If you put a melee guy in front of a range guy, he is forced to attack him first. If there's no melee guy here, this guy can hit just about anybody, which is actually fine because everybody has a little bit of shielding. But I would like to protect my guy, so it's more predictable. Alright, so I don't have to play my delays yet because there's 1 more turn left. If I want to play somebody to speed things up, I can do that too. I may as well just do that. Okay, in the turn, another clone, but that doesn't matter because we're gonna kill him right off the bat. I'm gonna add our delay, mass delay over here, and we'll tank 1 hit this round, but everybody dies. Yep, let's end it. Execute. We go kill. Oh, he blocked. He blocked. So these two were supposed to die, but he put something in front of us, blocking the damage. So now we're tanking a hell of a lot more. Yeah. But it's fine. Yeah, tanking a lot more damage. It's a conceptual challenge, so damage doesn't carry over to the real world, so it's not so bad. As long as somebody wins, we don't actually take permanent damage. Alright, so we picked up an Amber Scroll, which has a lullaby on it. Great, because I do like using delays on children, since I use them as support characters. Alright, so the ritual bound a child spirit and bent it to your will. Its form flickers from that of a young boy of no more than 6, happily playing with a wooden horse alongside a mother, to a starving child clenching its stomach beside a barely living woman. Then you see the face of a knight in armor laughing. The reel of emotions and memories plays over and over. 1 second. Alrighty. So, I've done this option before. But once I do this option, the castle ruins vanishes. And the reward for doing this, I don't think it was very good. So for science, I'm going to try exploring the castle ruins. Yeah, because once you do this, the castle ruins vanish and you can't do it anymore. So I'm going to continue exploring the castle ruins just to see, for science, if there is a better option here. The entrance looks like the old cellar doors or some other utility passage, for it is filled with the remains of caskets, woven baskets, and containers of perishable goods. The contents, at first glance preserved in their entirety, fall into dust when touched. Enter the ruins and go in further. Within the castle ruins, most corridors and rooms are submerged and buried in mud, but there are 3 paths still intact and miraculously dry. Go down the southern path, there is no other option. A piece of parchment, wet to the touch, reflects from the lock mechanism, with a space at the bottom and a quill for you to write with. Apparently, you are meant to answer the riddle it poses. Read the riddle. My home is not quiet, but I am not loud. The Lord has meant us to journey together. I am faster than he and sometimes stronger, but he keeps on going for longer. Sometimes I rest, but he runs on. For as long as I am alive, I live in him. If we part from one another, it is I who will die. Ooh. Let me think. Demon on the wind. Demon to wind like a valley without its lord. The wind cannot thrive. Fish in the river. Lord give it life and flows constantly. Okay, let me figure this out. For as long as I am alive, I live in him. This is wind, right? Demon of the wind. As long as I'm alive, I live in him. It's same as water. Water is the same thing, right? You live in the water. Yeah, I think it's water. That's gotta be the river. For as long as I am alive, I live in him. Alright, it's gotta be a fish in the river. It's gotta be. The letter on the parchment shift. Well done, laddies. Here be your treasures. Iron and stone to ya. The chest opens. We picked up some iron and some gold. It's kind of terrible loot, to be honest. Lives in the river. Yeah, it's fish. Everybody knows, right? Yeah, it had to be fish. Had to be the fish. As soon as you leave this place, the low-hanging fog thickens, and you know you will not find your way here again. Continue your journey. Just a bunch of gold. Unlike real life, gold here has pretty small value. It's worth a little bit in trade, but as a crafting material, it's not really that useful. Do we want to cook anything? No, I'm running out of berries, so let's not cook it. We only have 4 types of food, but we're good. We're good for now. The journey is interrupting. See what is happening. You fall into an underground tunnel and realize it is a nest filled with bones, excrement, and rats. Plenty of rats. I know a trick or two when it comes to rats. Whether you use a flute playing the right tune or the quiet whisper of the animal tongue, you chase the vermin away. You also find the remains of a lone adventurer holding a flute. Clearly, he did not know his rat tunes. Gather what you can and leave. Mythomanon, it's not an expansion, it's a new game. It's an entirely new game with new quests, new gameplay, new combat system, new crafting mechanics. It's awesome. Yeah. It's early access, tier 2. It's available on Steam if you want to grab it. It's fairly playable in early access. I played about maybe 80 hours of it so far. I'm loving it. It's an awesome game. You notice a young rat stayed behind and is hovering nearby. Perhaps it could be trained, but it could also be rabid and you'll get ill. Try to train it. Oh, we picked up a codex. Fancy. It's intelligence based. I can use that. You got some scaled leather and some shadowbone. They made shadowbone really heavy, so it used to weigh 2, now it's 2.5. That's a 20% plus increase in weight. It used to be so good. Now it's just meh, you know. It's still light, but it's not as great as it used to be. It used to be so much lighter. Alright, so we're gonna go and try training the rat, because we could get him as an animal companion. What did we get? Oh, we got sick. We failed. Everybody's sick. Everybody's ill for 2 turns. Well, we had to try. We had to try. It was worth trying. Now we're sick and we can only move 3 movements. It's cool. We had to give it a shot. We had to try. Oh, looks like there's a quest here. It's probably the one that involves the Dola. Okay, let's go down here and get ready to do it. Also, there's a village. Yay! Do we need to camp? We're full health on everything and there's no crafting anywhere here. So no, we're not cooking, so I'm just gonna stand here. There's no need to camp, because if you camp you use some firewood. I don't really need to. Oh, bad guys. Auto resolve? Yeah, beautiful. Auto resolve is great. You spot a place of interest. Let's investigate. After a violent storm, many trees lie fallen. You see a swarm of crows circling one such tree, and when you get closer, you realize their nest has also fallen, and the birds are trying to move what they can to another tree. Well, I mean, I'm attacking birds? It doesn't tell me what I'm actually attacking. I'm attacking the tree, the birds? I have no idea who I'm attacking. But alright, let's attack. Oh, it's the birds? I'm attacking the birds. Alright, let's fight the birds. Hey, what's up, What a Ninja? Welcome, guys, welcome. We're fighting them birds. Killing the birds. Oh my god, the birds are OP. 28 health, 13 damage. Wow, they're OP. Damn, those are some nasty birds. Alright, I'm gonna start with this dude. He's got the firepower. He has got the firepower. This is a physical challenge, so any damage we take carries on into the real world. So ideally, we want to minimize damage done to us. Ideally. Yeah, but he can tank 13 points, no problem. So I'll put Kaen somewhere else-ish. I could also get him faster and then make him delay the enemy. But it's a 1 point difference and there's an AoE here with horizontal splash. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on this side. Here we go. Oh, he sped him up. Alright. So they boosted his attack speed by 2 seconds. His delay is a lot quicker now. But that's fine. That is fine. I can summon a bunch of skeletons too. I don't know if they tweaked the skeleton summons. But we have a book that isn't really that strong. It's half. It's not maxed out. So I don't expect too much. We could also use you know, one of these boars. Summon the boars to tank a hit. Why don't we check out? I can't one-shot him. And the boars are 0 delay. And they'll do 3 points of damage. If I place another of these out, it will probably encourage them not to play anymore. I'll go ahead and do that. Why not? Alright, he's not playing anything. Didn't do anything at all. Just didn't do anything. Alright, we'll go ahead and place a boar to tank for us. Alright. And as for our next trick, I could put this guy out, but if they play something here and it's fast, I'll lose my kid. So we'll keep it tight. Ah, there you go. 2 more guys showed up. But they are on pretty high delays. So, this is a clone. And this is not a clone. This is the second one. If I have a speed up option, which I do not have. Okay, so I do have a speed up option. 1 second only though. But is it enough? I got 13.2. These guys are 13.2 and 13.5. So I'm not gonna be able to speed them up enough. You see, if I do 24 damage to 3 targets, then the cloned one is gonna die. It's gonna take 48 damage. It instantly dies. And then this one's gonna take 24 damage and it also dies. So I can basically wipe the board with 1 random blast. So I need to go first. Well, at least ahead of one of them. This one only does 5. We're actually okay. We're not actually even gonna take any damage. It would be nice if we could speed up a bit more. Yeah, because that would make a difference. Now we are 4th in the turn order. Boar goes first because it's summoned. And then this guy hits the boar and it kills the boar. And then the next play would be Death Vortex here doing 9 points and splashing half damage to the other one. And then yeah, we go. Oh, we're ahead of them actually. This is 13.2. I figured 13.2 here and 13.2 here would put me behind them, but no, we're ahead. So we're gonna kill them all with 1 random blast. Execute combat maneuvers. Yeah, that was a summoned pet. It never dies because it's from an item. And then watch as the random blast kills them all. Boom. There you go. Wow, the loot is incredible. 25 elven wood, 13 monster bone, 12 rubies. Wow. Yeah. It was a good idea attacking those birds. Yeah, they're dragon birds. They're so strong, but good loot. It was good loot. Yeah, I'm just... Whenever I'm able to auto-resolve, I generally just auto-resolve. It saves us time. And... yeah. You don't want to play like overly easy fights and spend 10 minutes on it. So yeah, just clicking auto-resolve saves us some time. Leopold's map leads you to an abandoned house. This is where the Dola who might give you an invite to the curve game is supposed to dwell. Okay, we'll go in. You enter the house and all you find is a black cat staring at you. Yeah, black cats are Dolas. Cat spirits. Cat demons. Black cats are notoriously bad omens. No, we're not gonna kill it. Leave it be. You show restraint, even though you clearly mistrust my form. So I will speak to you. Why do you seek me out? Tell her of the shack you met and the curve game that you need to get into. Ah, that silliness. Yes, I do know of it. But why should I aid you, or that notorious friend of mine who should not have participated in the first place? House demons playing cruel tricks for fun and gambling. The shame. Alright, we'll have our child look at her with those large, sad eyes. Yeah, there you go. That's, you know, a special option for having children in the party. Playing nasty tricks on children? I will not stand idly by. My dear, I shall aid you, because someone should go and sort those fools out. How can she get you in? I will briefly grant you my ability to shift form. This way, the demons will think you are one of my kind, and all you need to do is this invitation. She hands you a bloody human tooth. It will show you an entrance when the time for another game comes, and my enchantment will work when it needs to, no sooner. Thank her and leave. Boom. Got some XP, some RPs. Moving along. Alright, so we have one tech point available in this Shadowbone. I used to really like Shadowbone, but its value has kind of dropped for me. But still, Shadowbone still not terrible. It's just a lot heavier than it used to be. So sometimes I probably just don't bother. Just go get tier 2 wood. I used to make armor out of Shadowbone. Let's just camp first. I can show you what I mean. I don't have armor tech. I can't even make armor. So there's no point picking it up. Yeah, probably no point. Probably no point. Let's just save that for later maybe. Because with the tech that we currently have, there's nothing that we can make using that. Yeah, plus we still don't have codex. I mean, we have codex, basic ones, but we don't have the best ones yet. That's cool. We will need to find tier 2 leather first before that becomes relevant anyway. Alright, so village here, we'll talk about next turn, unless I can pull someone out who has a higher speed. Yeah, because the children are speed 5. Well, not all the children. One of the childs are speed 7. Maybe I'll take the boar off and give it to the other kid, because the other kid's really slow. Hey, Mikio's.
Just saying.
Appreciate the 100 bits. Thank you for your support and welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to have you back. Alright, so we're going to take the boar off because the boar grants 1 increase in movement speed. We'll take it off and we'll give it to the other kid who is a bit slower due to low morale probably. And we'll trade him, and that should bring his speed up to 6. That should do just fine. We do have some armor that's very light, but it doesn't do much. Doesn't do much shielding. Maybe we should just use it anyway. Yeah, he's encumbered already, so I guess it doesn't matter. Here, have that. Wooden Codex. Let me give it to this guy. Better than what he's got, right? Actually, not necessarily, because it's a wisdom item that he's got. And this one kind of switches it to intelligence only, but it does more damage, even though his intelligence... Actually, his intelligence is reasonably high, 7.8. So yeah, we'll use this. This is an upgrade. Totally an upgrade. And we picked up an amber scroll with a lullaby on it. These are great on kids that generally can't do much damage anyway. These are very, very handy to give to children, so that they can do support stuff like delays and... But she has a mass lullaby, doesn't she? Yeah, she's got mass lullaby, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. But this gives her 3 seconds of lullaby. I'll give it to the other kid instead. Yeah, we'll give her this thingy. We'll give it to the other kid because the other kid does not have a 3-second delay. He has a speed up of 1 point, but a 3-second delay would be much more valuable in my opinion. Yeah, so I'm gonna give him that 3-second delay. Much more valuable in my opinion. You found my stream too, Thea? Really? Cool. I didn't know that. I played Tier 1 quite some time ago. Maybe a year ago. So you must have found me about a year ago when I was playing Tier 1. But I enjoyed Tier, and I'm glad that Tier 2 Early Access is available. And a big thank you to the devs for sending me a copy. Ave, thank you for sending me a copy of the game for review. much appreciated, and that's why we're here today, playing Tier 2 for you guys. Alright, so let's go check out the gear we just used. Can we craft anything of value? Yeah, I was just gonna show you guys the armor, but you can't design stuff unless you have the technologies to it. So I can't really show you what I mean with this shadow armor, shadow bone, but it's fine. So anyway, we have guys who can move at a speed of 6 and 7, right? So we moved 4 points worth, and then we halted. So I pull one guy out, I should be able to have 1 more point or 2 more points. There you go. We can talk to the village, see what they want. Ah, this is storyline stuff. Alright. You come to the small village, and despite the calm weather outside, you see storm clouds hanging over this settlement, and lightning dances threateningly around the palisade. You feel the storm will not harm you. Enter. As you walk in confidently, you see several scarred faces looking out of their windows at you. Finally, a small group of villagers comes out to face you. The storm, it seems not to touch you. How? I am chosen. Yeah, displeased, and if oh no, we'll use the nice calm one. We'll call the tell them the gods came to watch over you. Yeah, have you angered the gods lately? Oh, that. It's not our fault. It's that fool, Zbigniew. He is chosen too, you see. So we listened, and he said the light is good, and we must worship it harder than the old gods. He said Svarog was a fool that cannot tame his own domain, and that worshipping magic and turmoil was evil. We listened. Alright. Let's see. Intellect, light, nature, harmony. The emergence of this light is worrying and most certainly not of divine origin. You must have twisted your chosen. Where is he now? They cower before your anger, but one of them remains defiant despite it all. We are simple folk. We do not understand much. But light should be good. This is what we know. Your words are so cold, just like Zbigniew said. Where is Zbigniew? Well, I don't know. We listened to a chosen one before. Convince them that they must, for their own sake and that of the gods. Auto-resolve, thank you. Your logic is sound, chosen. We will not fail the gods again. Here, this is where he went. They hide back in their houses. You play for 107 days and didn't get a single child? Well, I have played for like 400 turns and not had a single child as well. It's RNG. Sometimes you get lucky, you get lots of children. Sometimes you're not lucky and you don't have lots of children. So this RNG. We've only got 1 child, reasonably early, but we did get 1 child. We started with 4. The stock thing's not working? No, they tweaked it. This is the latest hotfix, so they reduced the rate of children spawning, which I actually like because there were way too many children in the previous versions. I had like 40, 50 people in the previous version. I had like too many. Yeah, it's just too much to micro. I don't want to micro that many. So I'm going to go ahead and merge up. And we're good. You were sent by Leopold, yeah? Say, maybe I pay you and you kill that annoying twat. We both happy, eh? Why? Why he a stalker? That's why. You want to get into my pants for 100 years now. So I finally tricked that tooth fairy fella to help me be rid of the idiot, at least for a time. But then you come along. Uh-huh. Now let's try, see if we can get a better reward. No, let's just say, you set up Leopold? You deaf? Yeah, I did. Now you kill him? I'll give you my wand. It's good, I swear. I'll consider for a better reward. Haha. Oh shit, he's good. Alright, manual combat it is then. They still grow in cabbage fields, Mikios. They still grow. We got our child from a cabbage field. You must have missed it. Yeah, but we got our kid from the cabbage field. Cabbage fields, storks, and all kinds of events give you children. I won't really worry about it because you get children. There's so many ways to get children. It's really not that big a deal. Alright, he does 10 damage. Random blast will kill him. It's just slow. Need to throw some stuff in the way to block. I can delay him. Kane's got the fastest attack, 7.5. But he doesn't have much in the way of blocking. Everybody, I can't see. I don't remember if this was a damage taken one or if it was a non-damage taken one. I don't remember. Maybe best, because I can slow him down twice. If he summons 2 copies of himself, then my random blast will kill them both. But let's not use this first. This is a late game option. I do have another summon undead if I so choose. Let's play this guy and see what else. Ooh, hammer. Hammer is an AoE attack, which means if we throw somebody in front, it's still gonna splash into the guy behind. Half that damage is going to be splashed behind. So basically you can't just throw somebody in front to block anymore. He'll still hit you nonetheless. And yes, cookie for wins. Yes, even if you have only males or only females, the event will still trigger. Don't forget, they don't actually make babies in this game. Storks bring them or you find them in cabbage patches. So yeah, you can be an all-female party and still get children showing up. Oh, you didn't have time to try tier 2 yet? Alright. But you should get it. So if you like tier 1, you would love tier 2. It's better in almost every way. So far, great game. Loving it. Let me just think of strats here. If I can speed my guy up faster than this guy, then this is the same guy. He's only got 1 card, so it's the same guy being cloned over and over. If I can go first, basically I'll do 48 damage. I can delay him 3 seconds, and then I have the other kid also delay. Speed up's only 1 second, but if I do 2 delays, that's 5 seconds worth of delays, right? That's 5 seconds worth of delays. That'll put him at 13 seconds. Still not enough. Still not enough. I have to double one of them. I gotta spend 3 APs to delay this guy. But if we do that, this guy is still gonna hit us. Trying to take less damage. There is a better path, isn't there? If I delay him enough, Kaen can hit and do a 1 second delay. So at 12 seconds. I think I got this. We don't need to delay this one, because this is not an AoE attack. I can throw some chump blocker here, and then I can put Kaen in front of this dude to delay him for 1 second, and then I can stack 3 and 2. That's another 5 seconds delay. So we can delay him by 6 seconds. Clearly that puts him behind my random blast, and then my random blast can kill them all. Yeah, I got the strat down. I got it down, boy. However, the summon requires 2 APs. Very well. We will do what we must. We will do what we must. Put the summon here and here. Oh, actually, I don't want to summon first, because I gotta put Kaen out first, because Kaen is gonna want to smack this guy to slow him. Right? And the summons are fine coming later. Yeah, because we can save up. APs that you don't spend carry over to the next turn. So it's kind of okay. You do play things with a higher delay if you pass the turn too much. But that's fine. We got the strats down. We got the strats down. He's going to make one more play next turn. But the delay is going to be so high, he won't be able to do too much with it. We should be okay. I think we'll be okay. We'll put a delay on him. There'll be a 14 seconds. Kaen will hit him, raising it to 15 seconds. Which means we'll go ahead of him. This guy will throw a chump blocker in the way. Yeah, we'll just throw a chump blocker. And that will hold. Wait, am I using the wrong guy? Because he's got the 3-second delay. I kind of need him to use his 3-second delay. I think I was going to use this guy. Yeah, summons. There you go. That was probably right. So this one, he's going to do a 3-second delay. And this guy is going to do a 2-second delay. So that's 5 seconds. If we need to. But we got this down. Life is good. Life is good, Mikios. Thanks for asking. Hope yours is going well too. We're doing quite well in Thea. It's got issues. It's got early access bugs and design issues. But overall, it's still a fantastic game. And I highly recommend it to anybody who enjoys strategies and RPGs. These are a great game. Alright, so 8 seconds. We're going to block here. Chump block. And then this one, we're simply going to delay him until we get to play first. So here comes the strats now. We're gonna lullaby this guy. It'll kind of transfer over, you know, same if we do here. It's a 3-tile attack that delays them for 3 seconds. So there you go. I thought it was a mass lullaby. Oh, the mass lullaby is this guy. Yeah, right. So that was just single target lullaby. So he's still ahead of us, barely. 14.2, 14.0. Good thing we have mass lullaby available. Boom. Now we slowed him down. So now these guys are at 16, 17. The turn order is switched. Now we are turn 6. Turn 7 goes here, turn 8 goes here, but they'll never get that turn. They'll never get that one. So this guy gets the first Holic that attacks. This is just a skeleton, the chump blocker. Nobody cares if he lives or dies. And then we will do our random blast and kill them all. Just got back from London. Hosier. Ah, I see. Concert, huh? Good. Well, I'm glad you're having fun in London. Or at least, I'm glad you had fun in London. There you go. Yep. Flawless victory. Oh, fine, fine. I have this goblin kit stashed away. I'll bring it to you. Oh. You're gonna give me a goblin kid. Deal. I'll take the goblin. Good one. I would not mind a goblin child. Sobe newbie. Let's see. I'll give him some wisdom. So we can try to level him up into a Zerka. Strength is okay too. They give him an option of being a warrior. Although warriors are kind of bad. In the current meta, warriors are kind of bad. Magic users are so much stronger. So one of the big differences between tier 1 and tier 2 is tier 2, you know, magic is back. So there's magic users that are very powerful. Alright, so we have our APs back again. Where do they want us to go? Alright, so I can't see it on the map. He's somewhere here. We'll just get up and start looking. Alright, hopefully they fixed the nests. This is the hotfix version, so they should have fixed it. Let's come out and try. Search the ruins despite the likely danger. Search the ruins but find mostly white ash and some rubble. The more you linger, the more you feel the odd burn upon your spirit, as if something is trying to get in. We shall resist. Auto-resolve? Brilliant. Yay. Able to move away. Get some XP. Sweet. We'll kill that bee's nest. Do we want to? Because I can get some more XP and farm if I move down here. Ah, there you go. There you go. Let's go ahead and farm this food. Do I want bones? Not really. But fine, we'll just grab some anyway. Bees. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take out that bee's nest. Hopefully it gets removed, because there was a bug in the previous version where nests will not be able to be removed, but they stay there and give you XP, so it was kind of broken. Kind of broken. Hopefully it works fine now. Clear the nest. Yeah, this is a pure combat move. Can I auto-resolve? Yeah. Do that. Take a bit of damage, it's fine. Yeah, save me 5-10 minutes of playing. Yeah, it's gone. Cool. Did I get the loot too? No, where's the loot? It's supposed to give me amber. We're clearing a bee's nest. I don't see the amber now. Yeah, no amber. My amber's gone. They've taken my amber. Alright. Let's go ahead and fight these. Boom. Auto. Yay. Save some time. Get some XP. Alright. I don't have enough MP movement points to move into this tile. However, I can move down here. There's some leather here. It's tier 1 leather, but it's still kind of useful. It's malachite too, but malachite is so slow. I can stay here 2 turns, no problem. Yeah, fine. We'll stay here a couple of turns. I can stand here and talk to that dude. It will be fine. And then we can camp back here. It's night. The bees didn't attack me. Enjoy my food. You realize too late that your food was laced with, well, the droppings of some small creature. You feel ill. You also find some brown fur. Leopold? Alright, so if you shake your fist in the air at the demons, they gain some points. We shall remain calm and leave. Perhaps you should track down those demons Leopold told you about, so he stops these tricks. Yeah, Misandry got sick. It's all good though, it's all good. Oh, there you go. Misandry has leveled up. Alright, what's her skills like? She's got high wisdom, so Zerka should be unlocked. There you go. The Zerka option is here. Healer option is also available for having wisdom. Oh, and they fixed the typos here. Yeah. There were some typos here before that. So, Healer Zerka. Healer Zerka. Let's go with a healer just for the lols. Yeah, why not? The path of the healer is not physically challenging, yet not many have the wisdom or persistence to succeed. There's a chance where you fail the trials and she ends up as a scavenger, so hopefully she doesn't fail. Oh no! The child has failed its trials, and the consequences can often be dire for such a young mind. Probably becomes a scav. Yeah, child was lost for many months. In time, they returned to you changed, rugged, and sick with the ailments of cursed scavengers. Yeah, she failed. So we ended up with some increase in max sanity and a huge decrease in health. It's the will of the gods. Rejoice at the child's return as an adult. Yeah, we failed the challenge. Misentry is now misery. Wow, all wisdom. Well, I'd rather have intelligence. Much rather have intelligence. But you know, there's 2 points in wisdom. It's only 1 in intelligence. I'll take whatever they give. Except for the vortex. Who really needs the strength? Yeah, we're not getting strength rolled for 2 points, so sad, but yeah. I'm gonna go with mysticism. Maybe Novatrix should go with what I need. I think intelligence. Yeah, it's too early. We'll take wisdom. Doesn't matter. It's too early to start focusing it. Wisdom is also useful. So, very well then. We'll just mix the stats up a bit. Yeah, poor Misentry has turned into a scavenger. Well, they're decent gatherers at least. And some decent points in destiny. So I could do chain lightnings. Decent mysticism as well. So I could use random blasts from these guys. So not completely useless, just kind of bad overall. But they're meant to be bad. They're meant to be bad. Since they failed their trials, they're not meant to be stellar characters. Alright, this will work for now. Let's continue our adventures. Alright. Oh shit, I stood up. I was going to do a multi-turn camp, because now we've lost all our points. Yeah, if we uncamp, all the stored up points gone. So the Malachite that I was half farming, yep, it's all gone. Yeah, I should have done the moving people out instead. Anyway, too late for that. You track down Zbigniew, the heretic chosen who angered his gods. He spots you too and speaks up. Oh, a new chosen. Come to smite me, have you? Admit that it is one of the leading options. Honest, good. Let me tell you, though, your puny gods can suck it. I've had enough. Well, it sounds really angry, and the gods also seem unusually involved. What exactly did you do? I stopped. I was fed up with doing their dirty work. I lived my life, and then when light came knocking, I answered, because I liked their side better. Well, I can soothe your broken soul. Clearly, you have suffered and lost his way. Ask him to allow you to guide him back into divine light. Yes, let's do that. Zbigniew drops on the floor and swears that he will do better. He leaves for the village. Theodore appears. Magic and harmony calling out for the lights of the gods to shine upon this wretched soul. Well done. This is surely the best way to show the power of the gods, eh? Nod and ask if it was a test for you all along. Hey, what's up, Dead Life? Welcome. Indeed, although confronting Zbigniew was needed in other ways too, many stoves burn in our divine kitchens, my darlings. Now, I leave you to your own devices, and the gods will surely call upon your services again. But for now, please stay alive. Well, thank you, Theodore. I would like to stay alive. Cool. Okay, now what? Keep adventuring, I suppose, since we kind of skipped this camp. I was gonna stay a bit longer, but... Oh yeah, we could go back and trade with them. They'll often sell you a dog or a cat. Yeah, they'll usually be an option. You can either buy a dog or a cat or something of the sort. we'll set up a camp, and then I don't know, we'll check if somebody has enough movement points to move away. So we're looking at 4 movement here, 5. Some have 5, some have 4. So I'm pretty sure I can pull a guy out that still has a movement point available. No, it does not. Somebody must. Somebody must be able to. No, looks like we're all stuck. Alright. That is fine. We will stay for a turn. And then let me pull a guy out. Let's try Tricks. Yeah, we got 5 action points. Let's see. Lots of options. First, let's visit the kennels and buy a dog. Oh, a cat. Cat's good too. So we can get ourselves a witch. And 7 gold to get a cat. Excellent. Very, very cheap. It's not 7 gold, it's 7 items of any kind. Let's see, what do we have? I've got an excess of vegetables. But it's food, so we can eat that. Let's give him some bones. Don't actually use them. There you go. Here, enjoy. Yay, I've got a cat. Ah, oh, it's terrible stats. Only 1.0 mysticism. So hoping is a higher level one. Oh well. Okay, so this one's taken his move. The rest of the group is also movement speed of 4, so I'm only going to use the guys who have a surplus in movement speed. And that will be Novatrix. No, he's also at 4. Only the guys who have surplus movement speeds. Oh, I think it's because of the encumberment. It must be slowing them down. Yeah, it must be the encumberment slowing these guys down. What else could it be? What else could it be? Doesn't matter. We'll send them all up. Okay. Ask if there's anything I can help with. I have a lot of wood. Do you want some? 50 wood. Oh, this guy takes basic wood. I thought they removed that as an option. Yeah, sure, have that. And we've got some leather, some vegetables, and a topaz robe. This is giving them stuff actually really profitable. It's almost a form of trade. You give them some material they need, and then they'll give you some stuff you might need. It's a pretty good trade. Let's go to the tavern and drink. We might get a baby that way sometimes. But nope, this time we got sick. It's fine though. Sickness just goes away after a while. Not like a curse. Also, let's see. Let's go ahead and ask if there's anything we can help with. Anything that needs killing? No? Alright. So it looks like these guys never give you another quest. I guess we'll have to find the Slavians. Let's go. Okay, good enough. Oh, kid grew up. Not grew up, but leveled up. I should... Wait, is this female? No, it's male. Only females can be witches. Unfortunately, witches are really good, but unfortunately. Oh, they improved it. Hunter's Mark is now 2.5 seconds. Much improved, huh? Blunt attack is still useful in the non-weapon encounters, but we'll go ahead and try the Hunter's Mark since they rebalanced it so that it's not completely worthless. It's good stats, so we'll try it. Okay, so I'm gonna give the cat to probably Kaen. Yeah, Kaen needs mysticism. Sure, I have another point in mysticism. Now, if we can make another Malachite scroll, we're gonna have another guy doing this. But none of them are actually very good at this. But you know, this this failed scavenger doesn't have anything that he's good at. So it almost doesn't matter. Almost doesn't matter. Maybe we'll drop the shield. Oh, he's still encumbered. Alright, drop that too. Yeah, there you go. Better now. So these guys that this guy actually does show up on combat moves, so we'll keep that encumberment. But not all of them need to be encumbered. Alright, this looks fine. We'll keep adventuring. On we go. 4 APs. Yeah, because we're kind of sick. We got drunk at the tavern and sick. I'm gonna go down here and destroy that thing maybe. Oh, we can just keep going. Just about enough. Okay, let's clear out the nest. Yep. Auto resolve is best resolve. Save me some time. Alright, so there's a whole bunch of tier 2 bones, blood bones, shadow bones. I'm gonna pick up some leather instead. I don't need those bones. I do have 3 advancement points available, so if I was interested in those bones, I could go ahead and pick them up. Tempting, I'll think about it. I can still make armor with it, but I have very few advancement points, and we do wanna get full codexes and jewelry. Jewelry especially handy because it speeds up our crafting gather time. Yeah, let's go ahead and boost jewelry because we already have malachite, so we could make jewelry of the finest quality. There you go. Let's see, sandstone. 29%. Pretty heavy, but 29% gathering. If we went full malachite, it'll be very light, but it'll cost us a lot to do it. Drops to 19 and gives us 132 gathering. But, you know, it's expensive for us to do that because malachite takes such a long time to gather. It's still viable because we need at least 2 of these for the guys who gather every turn. Yeah, that'll be 28. 56. 56 material. Where the hell do we get that much? How about rubies? They're still tier 2. It'll work fine. Yeah, but we'll still need to find some malachite later. Alright, we'll make 1 set of these. Holy shit. It takes such a long time. 890. I'm not sure I want to sit here for that long. Yeah, I don't think I want to sit here that long. We'll find a different spot before we start crafting that stuff. There will be better spots to do this long crafting. For now, we'll just gather some leather and be on our way. I don't want to sit here for that long. How are we doing? Why are we so... Are we encumbered that badly? Why are we losing health? That is odd. Oh, I have regeneration is on. Ah, I guess the number of food options we have has dropped. We had 5 and now it's 4. Yeah, 5 is where we get the boost in movement. That is why we're stuck now. Yeah, those units are bad at crafting, but I gave them crafting tools. Well, at least I have crafting tools available. Maybe I took them off. But I still don't plan on sitting here for too long. I can always do it somewhere else when I find some other material I want to gather. Like maybe I can go sit in a malachite spot while I craft. That's usually what I do. Alright, let's get some XP. I'll accept it. Because I'm lazy. I don't want to fight these trivial encounters. Let's go up and have a look around. Nothing here. So there's nothing to gather for us because we don't have bone tech. I'm just gonna stand here. Aha! The two of you enjoy some time together. Perhaps you are friends, perhaps more. But the ever-vigilant and slightly over-enthusiastic stork is spotted nearby, and as sure as death, a child is brought to you soon after. Yeah, here we go. Free baby. Death Vortex and Misentry. Baby! Baby! Baby time! Alright. New baby. More to worry about. Well, we still have only 6 dudes, so we might be under geared, but it doesn't matter. Let's just give him something to swing. The children are still slowing us down, but it's okay, I suppose. I'm gonna give you something to swing. There you go. That should do it. Everyone's encumbered a little bit. Yeah, and by being encumbered, I guess we're moving a bit slower. Let me just drop some other tools so we can go a bit faster. Yeah, I'll drop the ring. It was slowing me down too much. Yeah, this guy doesn't show up, so I don't need the armor on this guy. Alright, nobody's encumbered now. We're good. Still 4 until the next rest, I think. As soon as you scour some old ruins for loot, you notice you're not the first to arrive. The other group does not see you yet, but this may change at any moment. Let's investigate. As you approach the other group, you realize too late that it is a striker waiting to ambush you. Well, I can kill that. But how? Let's try to intimidate it. Auto resolve? Brilliant! Here we go. Picked up the bone spear and a letter scroll which has random blast on it. Great. I think I have someone who can use that random blast. Let's see who can use that letter. Yeah, like this weapon, random blast. You got 5 points in it. But you hit multiple targets, which is better than a single target thingy. Was there anyone else who could use random blast? No, not really. Yeah, it's still a better weapon than that regular attack. So, here you go. Having it. An upgrade for you. And now that you can do that, you're gonna be in the direct combat. I wish shields were lighter. But yeah, this will do. Oh yeah, we can name the baby. It's gonna be Mikios. Where is that other baby? Mikios the baby. I have a cat. Maybe I'll try to make this baby a witch. A cat would help. Because it raises her mysticism. Not by much. I was hoping to get a better cat, but we'll take what we can get. Increases the chance of being able to pick the witch role. Alright. Moving on. It seems like this is a dead end, so we should probably move south. Wait a second, it looks like some cows are here. Oh, it's leather. Yeah, that's right. It's cows on the map. Free leather. And moving on. Children are really slowing us down, and we don't have enough boars to go around. Yeah, if you have enough boars, you can speed it up, but we do not. Alright, so if I move this way, it's unlikely that I'll find anything interesting, so let's go back up and get over it again. Alright. Ah, yes, this is an encounter where you can gain some stats. Turmoil of magic. This light is burning you alive. Try to find a source so you can defeat it. We shall use magic. Auto resolve. Win. Boom. And we picked up 10 obsidian. It's quite easy to get if you fight them. Yeah, it's time for us to grab some fish. Fish is handy. We're out of fish. 3 harvests of fish. Very good. We want to stay and get some more. Let me just sort by food. I've got 4 types of food. Yeah, sure, we'll pick up some extra fish. Yep, that should be enough fish. Just another quick check. Yeah, I think that's enough fish. We'll need some more other stuff, but that is enough fish for now. Alright. Oh man, I wish I picked this spot. I can still grab fish. But no, we're in the wrong spot. No fish for us. Let's keep moving on. It's nighttime now. If you played Thea 1, you notice that the nights usually are more dangerous. Wild animals will attack you and so on. It's the same case here, but they're less aggressive, probably due to the difficulty. There is no difficulty setting in this game yet. It's just one difficulty. It's normal difficulty because they haven't worked on difficulty settings yet. Alright, we'll go ahead and I think I'm going to pick up Dryad wood because I like Dryad wood. It's a nice tier 2 wood that is very light. It weighs 2. It's the lightest tier 2 wood. Everything else is way too heavy. We'll go ahead and pick up Dryad wood and we'll grab it. So, this is where we'll do our crafting because this is where I'm going to sit here for a bit and collect this stuff. The two children, we could give them crafting tools and have them start working on the crafting. I've got one crafting tool here. I've got another one somewhere. Yeah, this one's a mix between gathering and crafting, so that'll do. Let's switch the gathering tool out. And then two children can do crafting. There you go. There you go. Alright. Kids crafting a fine piece of jewelry made with malachite and ruby. Gathering, yep, so we can get more materials. And all of you on it. We'll make one of these, and if we can make another one, hang on. Nah, I don't have enough material. Once this starts up, we won't have enough. Alright, so we won't be able to make more than one. Just the one for now. How if we combine it with obsidian? It's just a little bit better. Yeah, obsidian isn't obsidian a tier 3? It's a tier 3, right? But it's not that good. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll make one of these. 7 turns to go. So we'll be sitting here for 7 turns. We're harvesting dryad wood anyway. It's good stuff. Child labor. Yeah, that's right. We get childs to work in the children to work in factories. We rely on child labor in this game. Yeah, in tier 1, children were worthless and they couldn't do anything. But in tier 2, you can equip them and you can use them to fight or to gather or to craft. It's great. Children aren't worthless anymore. They're not complete liabilities. They actually can pull their weight. And sometimes they're very handy in a fight too, if you give them the right stuff. So that's always good. Yeah, we're gonna sit here and do child labor. Aha! Shaken in your sleep, you wake to find yourself fallen from a hammock onto dry, brittle soil. What hammock? Look around. Dazed and displaced, your eyes glaze over a land steeped in dark shadows. There is no hammock, no sign of your camp. But there is a dim light flickering ahead. Follow it. You walk towards the light, and with every step, the shadows part beneath your feet, and the path is revealed. Walk the path. Or we can avoid the path by my own way. You walk away, trying to wake, but nothing works. Eventually, the path leads you to a lone island upon a sea of white sand. The island is small enough to hold only one tiny tree sapling, barely grown from the evergreen soil beneath its long silver roots. We shall approach it. 6 stones lie before you, floating in the air. One is smooth and black, with a single rune glowing on it. One is rough, uncut, woven in green vine. One is made out of red ruby and shaped into a heart. One is square and seems to have rows of words written upon it. One is sharp, hot, and red with blood. One is made of glass that reflects a single ray of sunlight even here. You know each stone speaks to the divine domains, and you know approaching them will guide you to your deity. Choose magic and intellect for Marovitz. That's my god. Ah, you find yourself dazzled by an array of colors and sensations that you recognize as the weaves of magic. My chosen, yes, confirm it. You have always felt you were made for something more. Yes, good. You have always felt the oddity of your nature, the mystical weaves that guide your path. Yes, now you must be my catalyst among the land of the living. Accept the calling. The mark of the mystical is ever dark and twisted. You must try to remain uncorrupted while you delve into the world so inhumane. Even if you are no mystic yourself, Your link will forever tug at our link will forever tug at your soul. You must be my catalyst, for the land will soon shatter into oblivion. Well, ask for more information. This is the sacred cosmic tree, our divine home and our blood duty. It holds darkness at bay, you see. The crown holds the dark skies where they should be. And while the dark lingers yet in our land, it is no longer all-devouring. How am I liking the game so far? I love the game. It holds darkness at bay, you see. The crown holds the dark skies where it should be. While the dark lingers yet in our land, it is no longer all-devouring. And yet the tree stands in peril once more, but more so, we all stand in despair. Ask, why did God need a chosen? The gods fight with forces beyond your reach or understanding, but I believe the real fight awaits below with you. Marked by the pantheon, you and those who will join you will find the truth that is clouded from our divine sight. For the cosmic tree felt the danger, and so did our divine parents, Mokosh and Perun, and our elder siblings, Morina and Veles. The four disappeared, and for a time the earth ceased to break. They also shielded the tree, but this has its own side effects, yes? The tree is protected, but this protection takes strength from us directly. So we cannot give our full strength to our children. Once again, it is up to mortals and their allies to restore Thea. Marked by the pantheon, you and those who will join you will find the truth that is clouded from our divine sight. What danger! It is something old, something hidden, something that beckons me to its grasp. Fires burn ever brighter, the sun grows stronger, and yet it feels wrong. Our time here grows short. I know not what path you need to take, but I will guide your steps as you will guide my sight. Go, live, grow, but do not forget your purpose. Nod defiantly. You will find signs. You will see the wrongs of this land. In time, your true purpose will become clear to you. Be well, my children. And we wake up, got some XP. Cool. Alright, we leveled up. Missing tree. Get some destiny points. Yeah, why not? Why not? We can do random blast. Wait a second, random blast is the other one. Destiny is for chain lightning. Yeah. If we get down to, if we ever get chain lightning. They nerfed it so that you need higher tier materials now. So not quite so easy. 2 more turns and then we're good. Oh, damn. He's stealing my stuff again. Leopold, why are you stealing my shit all over again? Oh well, we'll have to wait until that curve game. Okay, we good. Yes, and we finally produced a gem that we can use on my best gatherer, who happens to be you. Oh, you're gonna have to drop that armor though. Yeah, because you can't carry it all. Well, that raised the gathering quite a bit. Let me just check how many points that actually raised it. We're at 21.1. Oh yeah, it's a huge boost, man. Yeah, it's a huge boost. 21.1. Excellent. We could stay here, farm dryad wood, and use it to make armor, heavy armor. But we're like 3 advancement points behind until we can make proper armor, so maybe we won't stay that long. Because I need gems. I need gems too to make the gathering tool. If I can get another gem, then I can make that gathering trinket, and then We can gather this wood a lot quicker. Maybe we should just explore for a bit until we find it. Let me see. Yeah, I don't want to leave it like that. So wait one more turn. And this will drop. You know what? That's inevitable. Yeah, let's just go because we'll keep staying until we because it's so close to being enough. We could stay a couple more turns until it runs down. We could do that. But then my two kids, they don't have nothing to do. What will they make? To be honest, there's nothing much to make since we don't have the gems. Could make another random blast scroll, but we don't have the leather, so it's not going to be very good. We could use malachite, but yeah, it's not very good and it's pretty expensive to make. And we don't have the gems. So there's nothing to make, so let's just pack up and leave. We'll come back and do this later. I'm sure we will need lots and lots of dryad wood anyway. Alright, we'll stay here. I can't get a harvest, right? No. So let's get fish and veggies. Wow, we've got hundreds of veggies. I think we're good on veggies. As you travel through a woodland, you hear the cries of a man. Help! Please, someone help me! They are faint, but they come from somewhere else. Ask him where he is and look for the man. Is the man in the hole? Yeah, I've seen this before. I fell down into a cave. Please, kind folks, help! I come from a wealthy clan. I'll give you many goods in reward. The man's voice is fading. You find the hole where the man must have fallen. You see him, you hear him from below, but it is too dark and too deep to see anything. And even throwing a torch down does not help. Well, what are you doing here? Have you come from a rich clan? I'm a scout, hunter. I was sent to search this area for resources. My fellow died in the fall. I can still hear his cries. Oh, please get me out. Alright. I'll throw some rope and save your ass. Yeah. Snake bites me. We'll call out to you again. It didn't say a rope. Please help me. Pull him out again. You pull at a rope and it seems rather light. The black cat scrabbles up the line and jumps away from you, hissing. Call out to the man angrily. I never reached your rope. I don't know what these animals were. Please help me. I will give you rewards beyond measure, I swear. He's lying, of course. This time it is indeed an older man, bearded, exhausted, and ragged. Yet his clothes are of superior quality, and his hand ordained with jeweled rings. He turns one of the rings and reaches out towards the moon, then disappears without even saying thank you. Yeah, he's an ungrateful brat. Swear the ungrateful sod and leave. Yeah, we still got our XP, which is kind of what we came for anyway. So it's all good. It's all good. Alright, so we gathered a bunch of stuff. And it's time to move on. Let's keep going. Let's keep exploring and find the Slavians. The Slavians have a whole set of other stuff. Who are these people? Let me see if I can pull a guy out. Because the children are slowing me down, right? Yeah, I've got a 4-speed child. And that is what's slowing me down. I think if I attack separately, the rest of them will not assist. I don't think Death Vortex and Solo are there. Probably best to keep them all together. Probably safer is that way. Just in case. Peace. Auto resolve. Yay. You can't stop me. We good? Alright, so we're good here. Child is leveled up. Mikio's level 2. And more mysticism. That is fantastic. The more mysticism we get, the higher the chances of being able to roll a cleric. I mean a witch. And that is what we want. We want to be witches. Well, at least one of them. Clear this nest. Holy shit, there's a lot of bees in it. Alright, alright. A lot of bees. A lot of bees. I've got 2 dudes with random blast. Let's start with Kaen. Almost enough damage to one-shot the dude. Almost enough. I could summon stuff to block, but yeah, let's not rush into that. Alright, so 2 copies of them, so if I can speed him up enough, that'll be all I need to do. I don't think we can speed him up, so we'll just throw summons in the way. It should do it. Here we go. This is a conceptual one, right? So, oh no, wait, it's a hive, so it's not conceptual. I'm not gonna put the kid up front because she might die. It's too damn risky. Sure, more undead, I suppose, could not hurt. All these 1-point blockers anyway, just to deal with those fodder units. Here we go. That should do it. Yes, Sobi newbie. More diverse food increases morale, and high morale increases mobility. And it shows a list of the rewards you get for different morales states. So I'll show it to you once the combat's over. But yeah, it's like tier 1, where the more types of food and variety of food increases morale and makes you happy. Well, not makes you happy, but makes your people happy. And when your people are happy, they walk faster. We're burdened with a lot of children. So the problem with children is that they're stuck at a default mobility of 4 points. So they're not gonna move very quickly. They're just slow. Finish him! Yeah, skeletons do no damage. But the vortex can do it. For the finish. There's still 4 more cards left. There's a lot of them. But that's okay. We didn't take any damage. I can keep doing this all day long. Yeah, we'll throw a bunch of summons here, but I still need somebody to do damage. So these guys will be it. Alright. Summon. Oh, I still have 3 turns left. There's no need to do a second one of these. We do enough damage as is. I could delay them both, but it still won't be enough, so there's no point. Yeah, I suppose the best place right now would be summoning some stuff in the way. Now the undead summons don't actually do any damage because they're too low level, and caster's intelligence is too low. But once you get to higher levels, these skeletons actually have some decent stats, and sometimes they can kind of win fights for you. There we go, that should do it. And yeah, I know about needing more animals. We need more boars, but we don't have any more boars. Animals like horses, boars, they increase movement speed. But we just don't have enough of it. So we have 2 children and 1 boar. So the child that isn't sped up is going to slow down the entire group. Unfortunately. Oh dear, we took some damage on the child. Oh, we finally played our random blast. Killed him. He's got 2 cards left. Ah, seems still alive. With 3 points left? Yeah, not a problem. It's about the same time where they're all pretty slow. However, if I put up a boar or something, I have 0 turn speed, I should be able to just knock him out. Anyway, we'll put 1 random blast here just in case we need it. Alright, so here we go. A boar would kind of just instantly kill him. Yeah, it's 3 damage, 0 delay. So he's always gonna go first. Always. There we go. Oh, these are actually good enough to do damage. Probably the higher intelligence. Probably. It's good enough. Alright, let's get them. More of these clones. Battle of the clones. The Clone Wars. Yeah, all we need to do is 3 points of damage. These guys are toast. Alright, that wasn't so bad. We'll come up here and do the yellow thing. You come across a caravan of wealthy traders. They approach and ask to talk, but you recognize one of them as the man who saved from the hole, who never even said thanks. Alright, talk to the traders anyway, see what the man has to say for himself. The man you saved does not speak to you. He hides in the back, avoiding your gaze. Their leader approaches. Ah, travelers, well met. I'm afraid we're on our way to resupply. We have still a few trinkets if you wish to trade. Let's tell a story of the whole. Yeah, we can do that. I've tried this option though. Shall we try the second one? Demand retribution, explanation. It seems really rude though to demand retribution. So I'm just gonna go with the nice guy approach. We'll do the nice guy options. Oh wow, these guys are rough. Gotta do it manually. Alright, let's win this. As always, we'll start with this. And we'll put Kaen in there somewhere. Wait a second, where is Kaen? Oh, that was Kaen. Death Vortex can make a play too. This is conceptual, right? So we don't actually lose any actual points. I still have a whole bunch of summons, so that's nice. Let's just set up the random blast first. There's not a lot of space on this map. A lot of space. Okay, so this means we can kill both. Yep, and they don't have any AoE. We, however, do. There we go. That should kind of do it. I don't know, man. I have a lot of points available. We're just not putting a lot of guys down. Could delay them, but that didn't do us much good. I guess we'll wait. We have a lot of damage out here anyway. These are clones. We'll do 40 damage to them. We are okay. Mm-hmm. Hope that does it. There they come. They've got 5 cards remaining, and we've only seen 2 of them. There must be a lot more. Yeah, let's go ahead, finish it. And then we'll do the AoE, and then everybody is destroyed. There you go. Oh yes, and there's still 3 more of them left. Wow, this is a long ass fight. It's a long ass fight. Alright, let's see if we can take it flawlessly. We don't really do enough damage. I'm gonna have to throw down 1 more of these guys. He's got an AoE, so we need to be very careful around that area. So 20 points means I can kill both of them since they're clones. Tempting. I do have a speed up guy, right? -3. I think we just need to be worried about this guy now. What else could I do? It's 3.7 speed though. No way we're catching him. Alright, let's just throw random dudes up to try to hold the line. Yeah, there's a lot of them. But if I can pull off my random blast, I can kill 2 groups of them, leaving just this guy alone. Okay, we're finally finished. Here we go. I just need my random blast to wipe them all out. It should work just fine though. But he does have some AoE attacks. They're kind of annoying. Alright, here we are. You see the mad protest, liars and braggarts. How dare they shame me? But the leader looks unimpressed. It sounds like truth. You were gone for days, you returned disheveled and weathered. Your story was full of shit. I will pay for my son's life. He will pay for his dishonesty later. Alright. Well, thank him for the reward. Do we want to trade? Sure, let's have a look. Because once we tank him, it's all over. So let's have a look at what he's got. What do you have? Anything good? 1.5 with 2 leather. Doesn't really cut it. Iron relic. Not great. Yep, there's nothing we need. Nothing really. We could pick up the mushrooms just to diversify our food supply. But it's expensive. Yeah. Let's not trade. Everything is too expensive at this relationship level. Anyway, they gave me some scaled leather, which is good. Alright, so I was gonna show you the food stuff. So you can see here we have 5 food types selected. Each one of them contributes to 1 morale per turn. So with 5 food types, we go up 5 morale per turn. Yeah, it's on a regular day basis. Oh, and yeah, let's totally not cook away those. Okay, so we're here, and it also kind of caps at 10 points per type for food type. So if you have 5 food types, you can only get to 50 points. So the highest we can go with 5 food types is +1 movement point, and they'll stay there idling. Yeah, they'll stay there and idle because we don't have more food types. So if we had another food type, they'll be capped at 60, which is over here, which means they'll have 10% more damage in all areas. And then if you get to 10 food types, then you can get another MP boost. So these MP boosts are kind of like benchmarks. You want to hit those benchmarks? Not benchmarks, what do you call it? Targets. Yeah, let's call them targets. You want to hit those targets. So 5 and 10 are the best targets to hit. Anything over 5, there's benefits in every morale stage, but they're not as significant as the morale boost to speed, because then you walk around. So yeah, so we have 5 food types, and you can see that they're at the other stage, but they're on their way down. They're on their way. They're on their way leveling up. And whenever they get wounded using yellow damage sources, they eat morale in order to heal it. So you lose some morale, and your guy drops down this bar, because these are the amount of morale that they have. So yeah, we might be here now, but if we do a yellow challenge and they lose some yellow, they'll fall behind, and we need to heal them back. The only way you can heal them back is to get some more morale, which is more food sources. So the higher you go, the bigger the, you know, the bonuses you get. All these bonuses add up, and they all stack, by the way. They all stack. So if you get 10 move, if you get full morale, you get 2 movement points. Yeah, and that's to everybody who's at that morale level. So once you get the max morale and you give everybody max morale, we'll all move faster. So yeah, hope that helps. Hope that helps you understand how the mechanics work, kinda. Yeah, so we'll go up. Oh, there's some elven wood there. You haven't seen that breakdown before, the food Sobe newbie? Alright. Yeah, so it's over there. You can see it. The breakdowns here. Where your food types are. Your fuel types don't make a difference, so just burn the cheapest fuel, which is plain wood. Make sure that you don't turn this on, because then you'll end up burning the wood that you just gathered. And those tier 2 woods take so much longer to gather. Yeah. Okay, we good? Yeah. Don't need it. We'll gather it anyway. We might use it as trade goods. These tunnels were used for a hideout once, or perhaps they are the remnants of a dwarven outpost. Either way, there are clearly some resources here. However, you see a nest of vipers sprawling inside, and they see you. Alright. Let's attack. Why not? We should kill them all. Okay, so this one, serious injuries. I don't think they're gonna die though, so I think I'm fine. As long as it's not grave. Let's save some time and just auto it. Yeah, that's still fine. There you go. Pick up all the good stuff. Ah, this is the light encounter. This is where if we fight them, we can gain some permanent bonuses. So I'm gonna go ahead and fight them. Auto resolve, yes. There you go. Nope, no permanent bonus gain. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But we do get that some obsidian, which is a tier 3 stone. That is extremely heavy, but it's tier 3, so there's some use of it. There's some value in that for sure. Alright, so we leveled up 2 characters. Death Vortex. And do blunt attack. Toughness, not so critical. More blunt attack damage. So for the non-weapon fights, it'll do better. Misandry is a scavenger. Scavengers are pretty good at gathering. They're decent at crafting too. But I would like to increase the gathering, because it increases his blunt attack skills as well. So, double benefits. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, let's pack up and move to the next spot. Let's keep going. Aha. What is that one? Investigate the south. You find a hidden cellar, or rather, it finds you as you painfully fall through the ceiling into a hard floor. Still, there's loot to be found here. Took a bit of damage, but nothing we can't handle. Gathering tool, but of pretty poor quality. We will not be using that. Oh, we dropped a little bit low in misentry. Yeah, we were fine with everybody else. Novatrix and misentry are below the 30-point threshold, which means there's a chance to die. So whenever your health drops below 30%, there's a risk. And the lower you go, the higher that risk. So it depends on how much damage you take. If we don't take that much damage when we die, we'll be alright. I mean, not when we die. What am I talking about? I don't know. I'm just mumbling on. I should probably go to bed. I'm trying tired. Alright, so yeah, let's go to bed. We'll camp here, get our stuff. I'm just babbling on. Let's go to bed. Yeah, we'll get this stuff. And that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you had fun. Run 1. Let's save that. We'll be back to do this some more tomorrow. Hope you had fun and learned something new, or get a first glimpse of how Tier 2 is like. Understand the combat and mechanics and all that. We'll see you guys again soon. Laters. Bye.